G'day guys, Steve from Broken Sprocket. In this video, me and my son Zach hit some local trails as we were sitting home on a Sunday afternoon bored silly. So, let's get started. Actually, this is only the trail on the way to the trail because the trail's a new one and I accidentally got bogged. So, I guess we'll start the video here. This is Eileen, my HJ47 Land Cruiser ute. She has a 2H naturally aspirated diesel engine, and just listen to her hum.
Eileen's stuck in this good now. It's just cross-rutted and keeps on just sliding.
It's at this point here I'm wishing I had bigger tyres and diff locks.
That's as far as we could get poor old Eileen. She's dipped out now. We're going to have to winch it out or get Zach to come around and give it a snatch strap. What do you reckon, Ruby? We're stuck in here now.
Decided that winching would be our best option to get out of this mud. It was now Zach's turn in his Hilux, and boy did he make it look easy with that higher clearance and larger tyres.
He's going to hit. Oh, he just missed that tree. Bigger tyres and that higher diff certainly helps there.
There are 3 options to get past this section of trail, and Zach decided to do all 3. I think he's just showing off now. Well, after playing in the mud, we finally hit the trail that we were looking for.
We've come to a tougher section of the track now, and it's had a lot of rain overnight, so it's quite slippery. Let's see how old Eileen tries to get up this. Normally my diffs hit on this large rock and then I get stuck.
that's exactly what happened. Now I'm stuck with both leaf springs stuck on two different rocks.
Eileen's stuck on this rock, right on that deep spring Hannah. Also stuck on the front spring Hannah. I can't get Eileen to go forwards or backwards now, so we're kind of in a tough spot. Zach's just going to hook his winch up to the back of Eileen, just onto the tow bar there, and just give it a light pull just so it's not on the springs anymore, and that should free me up to have another go. Okay, Eileen has just got stuck. The spring Hannahs were stuck here on the rock and also on this rock down on the back, and the wheels were spinning, she was going nowhere. So I think best off try and take the whole back of Eileen up here and come at this angle here, even though I'm heading straight towards a tree, which I eventually will have to stop, and I'll try and turn real hard, and hopefully it can just climb up this section without being hung up. What do you reckon, Ruby? Okay, as I've tried to come up on the other angle, I've had to miss this tree stump here, and I'm also heading directly towards this tree. So I have to turn. And what's happened is, it's climbed up fairly well so far, except the leaf spring Hannah. Now Zach's going to pack a couple of rocks for me, hopefully it won't hit. You can see where the leaf springs here have hit on this rock, so we're going to try and pack some rocks and get that wheel to lift a little bit, and then hopefully Eileen will come through.
It's now Zach's turn in his Hilux. His Hilux doesn't flex overly well with that torsion bar independent front suspension, but he does have an advantage where his leaf springs don't get stuck up on the rocks and that better clearance. We are now heading down to a different section of the trail where it goes down to an old dry creek bed, and you actually have to drive the vehicles up the creek bed towards the end of the trail. I have Eileen in low four-wheel drive, and I pretty much just let her crawl on up through this rocky section of this old dry creek bed. It's pretty hard to hold on to it because there's no power steering on Eileen, so just sort of hold on and let her do her thing. Now Zach's turn in his Hilux. Look at Mr. Cool with his fancy power steering. And with that done, it pretty much brought us to the end of the trail and pretty much finished off a Sunday afternoon that was otherwise going to be a boring one. If you like this kind of thing, consider subscribing, and you can also follow Broken Sprocket on Instagram. I hope to see you in the next video.